You clicked on this video and you want to know everything about the PC edition for UFL. Well, you've come to the right place, so let's jump straight into it. You're probably seeing it all over your flipping PlayStation, all over your Xbox, all over online that UFL has been released. You see the big CR7 flipping poster. You see it everywhere right now. But why isn't it on PC just yet? Well, if you're not aware, PC itself, when it comes to development, takes a little longer than console. Like if you look at all the PlayStation titles, and Sony took quite a long time to make those ports for PC. If you look at Ghost of Tsushima, it took a year. If you look at Spider-Man, it took a year and a half. Same with Spider-Man 2 that's coming out in January now. That's taken 2 years or so. You gotta put that into account when it comes to these games. Obviously console has a specific requirement and you can see those specific specs online, whereas on PC every single person that plays on PC or uses a computer has completely different specs. Some people are using laptops, some people are using actual desktop computers, some people are using all-in-one computer screens. There's so many things and factors to take in. So that's why UFL hasn't actually been released just yet on PC. That's from what my assumption is, and that's why it's taking a bit longer than obviously console. When this got announced that it is coming to PC, I was a very big advocate. I'm so glad I'm seeing very good / mixed results and reactions from the community right now about the fact that UFL is out, but it's a good game, but there's some things that they can improve on. In football terms, EA and Konami are like the Pep and Jose of football. They've completed everything, they've done bits, they've had a bumpy road, but you know, they're there, right? Still popping off, they're still going crazy. Whereas the third guy called UFL, we don't know what to expect. It could be a Ruben Amorim, it could be a Eric Ten Hag, or it could be an Arne Slot. We don't know yet. We don't know how UFL is going to be. We need to give it time. We need to show and give support and give constant feedback to UFL. It's a free-to-play game. Yes, it's been out for the last week on early access, but we need to give it time. We can't just be like, yo, this is crap, I'm never playing it again. These guys, these developers will actually listen to people. Everyone who will give constant feedback will listen. And if UFL are watching this video, I'm so glad that you guys have spiced up the whole football genre itself, because not only that EA have been just outright not listening to the community and being repetitive for the last 4 years in a row, eFootball have literally 0 to none when it comes to marketing, when it comes to the gameplay itself. Like, no one actually gets excited to play eFootball or PES unless it's mods, unless it's career mode mods, because honestly that game is a different ball when it comes to career mode. Like, the game itself feels better. From what I gathered online, UFL is compared more to PES than FC at the moment, and that's not a bad thing. If you think about it, if UFL take over Konami or PES or eFootball, then that's going to show you guys how much of an impact UFL has right now. And I hope the developers do listen to the community and give constant like reassurances and feedback, because that's what they've done with the PC edition right now. If you haven't seen the kickoff show segment on YouTube, essentially they spoke about when PC is coming out, and at the moment where it stands on the timeline, they are aiming for the first half of 2025. So it could be January, February, March, or April.
We are excited to share the release window dates with you. Our release is scheduled for the first half of 2025.
Out of these, it could be any of the months. It could be end of April. It could be mid-February, March. We don't know. It could even be first week of January. We don't know how quick and how slow the development is due to all the things that I've mentioned. Not only are they releasing that game in the first half of 2025, there will be an open beta before the PC release.
Before the release of the PC version, there will be an open beta test. Stay tuned for details on our social media so you don't miss the announcement.
UFL, the developers will like to have open feedback with the community on PC. Fingers crossed they take it into account. The optimization is the main point of this game. If the optimization on PC, laptops, anything is so perfect, it's just perfect, that will be my literally tick point, and that will be my point where I'm like, okay, EA, I've spent I don't know how much on your game. There's a whole other game that's free to play. I'm gonna go there, because not only will the developers listen, but it's free to play. Simply, it's free to play. Anyone can play it, right? So yeah, that's the two main points. Obviously, they mentioned in the video The details will be all over social media when the PC release is happening, what the date is. There is no actual concrete date at the moment. They've just mentioned it that it is the first release. That is going to be the first half of 2025, which is amazing, which is awesome. I can't lie, I'm very excited. I'll be posting a bunch about the PC open beta, when the release dates, what time, everything, what the timeline is in general for PC news for UFL. Because I'm a PC content creator for not just FC, I'm going to try pushing a lot more for UFL as well this year, because honestly, I'm very excited. I don't know about you guys, but I'm very excited, especially on PC. But yeah, they've also mentioned about the demand on PC.
Launching UFL on PC is a proud moment for us given the incredible demand we've seen from the gaming community. We are excited to see how PC gamers will embrace the UFL experience.
They didn't realize that, hey, there's a lot of people that actually play PC, FIFA and Konami and eFootball. The diehard / the console rejects are actually on PC, just an FYI. So thank you for taking that into account when it came to this UFL, if you are watching this video. To reiterate their point, finally they mentioned about how excited they are on PC and how excited they are to obviously step their foot into PC, because they don't know how it's going to be, how the reaction is going to be, and can't wait. I'm going to give a proper detailed reaction and it's going to be awesome. I'm very excited. I don't know about you guys, but I am stoked. That was basically the whole summary of the PC section in that video. And from my point, I'm very excited. Comment down below if you do have a console and you have played it, tested it out. Obviously, it's still in the early access phase, but when you do have the free to play, please let me know. Comment it all down below, how it is, what you guys should improve on, what could be better. Are you just going to completely switch from EAFC? Give this a couple months. Like, what is your opinion? Where do you see yourself in this, bubble of 3 games that are currently, mainly 2, because I don't play eFootball, I play more FC. So I'll probably be juggling between the 2, obviously, when UFL does come out. And finally, I just want to mention one more point. There is no minimum or recommended specs that they've mentioned. So this is completely a clean slate that UFL are trying to do. Developers, I hope the developers are different compared to their console. Obviously, there will be some similarities with the code and whatnot, but fingers crossed there's a whole completely different team for working on the PC game, because I believe EA don't have that. And if UFL have that, bro, it's once again another tick, because it's just unreal. The reason why I say a whole dedicated team is because there could be so much potential on the PC version of the game, because console doesn't have mods, because console is so limited on what they can and can't do. PC has an endless amount of things that it can do. So fingers crossed, maybe mods come through, who knows. Comment down below how stoked you are on a scale of 1 to 10. Subscribe if you're very excited, because I am. I'll be honest, I'm very excited. Take care and have a wonderful rest of the day. Peace.